Sir, what about Senator Robin Padilla? Bakit hindi po siya kasama doon sa subpoena or hinihingan po ng explanation? Kasi may mga interviews na po na inamin niya na yung vehicle po ay ginamit at binabalang daw niya sa Makati si Senator De La Rosa. Hindi naman daw siya tumulong allegedly sa pag-escape.
Exactly. Kayo na rin po ang nagsabi kung bakit hindi na namin siya tinatanong. Ang dami niya namang inamin na ginawa niya.
Meaning, sir, he will be liable for...
Meaning, our panel of prosecutors will study everything. Will study everything that based on these admissions, based on this factual milieu or factual circumstances, can we lead to a conclusion that he or a person is probably guilty of a particular crime. Hindi naman po lagi kailangan tatanungin pa. Dahil may mga bagay ko, factual na eh.
Sir, in the interest of, baka kasi sabihin po ni Senator Padilla na hindi po siya tinanong ng DOJ, would the DOJ be open if he reaches out to provide an explanation?
Well, the Department of Justice would always be open, not only to victims or Filipinos seeking redress of their grievances. We are also open to anyone who will bring in or put forward facts and information that will help us fulfill our mandate. Tandaan niyo, ang mandato ng Department of Justice, ipakulong yung dapat ipakulong at i-exonerate yung wala namang kasalanan. Pero ang basehan lang natin lahat, datos at facts. Diba?
Sir, good morning. Regarding Senator Padilla po, Jairo, how would he respond to the investigation if ever? Will he be allowed to submit a counter affidavit? Or?
Okay. This is the initial part. No? This is basically, pag tinatawag po natin, konti lang pong kaalaman. May case build-up na nangyayari. Pag buo na to, di ba? Either initiated from the case build-up ng DOJ or initiated by our law enforcement agencies. Halimbawa, may dumating na complaint. Ready na halimbawa ang PNP or ang NBI na magsampa ng ganong kaso, dumarating yun dito sa DOJ, tinitimbang muna namin yung case build-up na tinatawag o kaya pwedeng simulan mo na kagad yung PI process, yung preliminary investigation on the matter. At pag pumasok na ho yung proseso ng preliminary investigation, may mga karapatan na, di ba? Ito yung padadalhan na sila ng abiso, bibigyan na sila ng pagkakataong mag-counter affidavit. Pero ina-explain ko lang on a hypothetical note, no? Kasi that's something to happen pa, no? If ever that reaches to that point.
Still on Senator De La Rosa po, last week nabanggit po yung application for Interpol Red Notice because based on the rules, there's already a warrant from the ICC. Therefore, we can already request, or the ICC can already request for the issuance of a Red Notice. So ano pong update doon? Meron po ba tayong application? Ongoing po ba yun? Or ano pong details that you can provide to us?
Actually, that goes in the operational matter for the ICC to pursue. Diba? So, I don't want to second guess kung ano yung ginagawa ng ICC. But for the Philippine jurisdiction, the ICC arrest warrant is valid, it's enforceable, and the Philippine authorities is currently pursuing its enforcement.
Sir, good morning, sir. Sir, si Senator Marcoleta has been the subject of a application for a PhD by the Ombudsman. Pero in reply, he's claiming that it's just a larger plan daw to silence or otherwise intimidate the majority in the Senate. Can you comment on that, sir, yung organized part daw to persecute? By basically saying it's persecution, all these cases.
On that, I cannot speculate on the particular case file. I haven't read any document pertaining to that particular case. On second point, I completely trust the Ombudsman Boy Rimula, our former Secretary of Justice, in his objective of cleaning the government basically and helping our society rebuild itself from all this what's happening now and make the Philippines a better society for everyone. So I completely trust the Ombudsman Boying Remulla.
Sir, one follow-up. The former representative defensor was here yesterday, and he said the same thing, that charges are being filed against him as part of efforts to persecute those critics of the administration. Can you comment lang, sir, on that?
Again, I don't like to comment further, no? Kasi these matters might later go up to me, to my level, no? But again, I would like to reiterate, the mandate of the Department of Justice is to jail or to put to jail people who should be made accountable and to exonerate those people or not. And the only basis and the only premise is fact. Diba? Kung ano yung katotohanan, mga kababayan. Yun lang po ang mandato. At doon po umiikot ang mandato ng Department of Justice.
Brandon Steve. Hi sir, magandang umaga po. Grant po from Bombo Radio. Sir, as of now, do we consider na magbigay o maglaan ng reward money sa makapagtuturo sa lokasyon ni Senator Bato de la Rosa?
Wala pong ganong konsiderasyon na tinitingnan. Kasi naniniwala po kami, meron pong mga pumapasok na iba't ibang impormasyon sa ating law enforcement agent na tumutulong po para pumano. Ang sa akin po ay panawagan na rin po kay Senator Bato. Diba? Siya po'y incumbent senator. Siya po'y dating chief PNP. Diba? Siya po tuwing Monday po, pag may flag ceremony, alam niyo po yan sa iba't ibang government agencies, nanunumpa po kami. Diba? Siya po'y dumulog sa Korte Suprema. Dinidinig yung kanyang inihaing reklamo. Magtulong-tulong po tayo na buhayin yung proseso ng rule of law. Diba? Sa ginagawa niya po na hindi pagsuko o hindi pagtupad dun sa warrant. Diba? Siyempre po yung mga kababayan natin, diba? Ano ba yan? Ano bang nangyayari? Diba? So, sa akin po ay pakiusap bilang kapwa Pilipino kay Senator Bato de la Rosa. Diba? Heed the call of the rule of law. Alam niya na pag may arrest warrant, dapat sineserve at dapat sinusunod.
Next sir, on Saturday, NBI Director Matibag has said that they have information na possible na ma-issuehan din ng ICC arrest warrant ang ilan pang individuals. Sir, do we see also sa DOJ na pag-i-issue din ng ICC ng panibagong arrest warrant sa iba pang mga co-perpetrators ni former President Duterte?
I don't like to speculate on that. That's an ICC matter.
But are we ready, sir, to task again NBI at PNP to implement the warrant?
Yes, opo. Lagi pong handa ang Department of Justice para tuparin ang kanyang mandato at tungkulin para sa bayan.
Hi, Soch. Good morning po. Steve po from DZLMs. Soch, it's been weeks now since hindi natin mahalilap si Senator Bato. Ano ba yung nagpapahirap sa atin para hindi siya ma-arresto sa ngayon? May leads po ba tayo kung nasaan siya? Nasa Pilipinas pa po ba si Senator Bato?
Yung leads, those are operational matters. All indications that are available to your Secretary of Justice is that Senator Bato is still within the jurisdiction of the Philippines.
And ano po yung nagpapahirap? Same po ba sa sinabi ng NBI na armed and dangerous si Senator Bato?
Ang narinig ko lang, di ba, merong ilang mga gamit o baril na nakarehistro sa kanya, no? So we're collating that information. I don't want to speculate, pero marami raw eh. So I've also asked the panel, kasi may registration naman yan sa FEU, di ba? Kung ilang baril ang naka-issue sa kanya.
Sir, last one lang.
Or nakarehistro sa kanya. Hindi naman pala naka-issue. Ilang baril yung nakarehistro sa kanya.
Last one for me, sir. Ano po yung reaction natin dun sa statement ng asawa ni Senator Bato na sana huwag daw madala sa dahig si Senator Bato po?
Again, that's a plea. I respect her for her plea. Of course, a loving wife will always plea for that, for for her husband. But again, the Philippine government has its mandate, no? Has its mandate. The ICC established and it has jurisdiction over crimes against humanity.
In the interest of time, I'll be taking, calling 2 more people. I saw them raise their hands first.
Hello. Hello po. On the other matter po sa Secretary, regarding po sa missing sa Bungero, sa side po ng DOJ, recently po inamin po ng kampo ni Atong Ang o ng abogado ni Atong Ang na tumanggap daw umano ng financial aid yung mga pamilya ng biktima ng mga missing sa Bungero. Ito po ba, matutuloy po ba itong obstruction of justice o ano po next hakbang ng prosecution panel? At matutuloy pa rin po ba yung kaso o pagtinig dito sa kaso ng missing sa Bungero sakaling hindi dumalo na yung mga pamilya ng biktima?
Okay, ganito po yung proseso yan, no? Ang pagtanggap po ng pera, okay, ay ibang usapin po. Ang katotohanan pa rin po, nangyari o nangyari ba o hindi nangyari. Diba? Kaya kami narinig tayo minsan, nag-desist na yung ganong witness o ayaw nang humarap yung ganong witness. Pero kung ang ebidensya naman ay nagtuturo, may namatay na tao, ito ang napatunayan na nagpapatay sa tao. Itong taong to ang nasabihan o naatasang pumatay sa tao. Tandaan nyo ho, hindi lang lumulubog, lumilitaw ang isang kaso dahil lang sa testimonya. May tinatawag pong object or real evidence. Na ito po yung matibay. Kasi di ba, tulad doon nung nangyari sa Senado, di ba, spekulasyon. Spekulasyon kung ano talaga nangyari. Nung gabi ng May 13, pati yung kinabukasan ano nangyari. Paglabas ng video, pwede pong magsinungaling yung video. Diba? Kung ano rin lang yung katotohanan, yun po ang magiging. Yun din po ang magiging basihan. Pero ang inyo pong mga taga-usig, ang mga prosecutors po natin, patuloy po ang kalang marugdog na pagganap sa kalang mandato para panagutin si Mr. Atong Ang at yung iba pong akusado sa kaso.
Thank you.
Good morning po, Chad Gatchalian from Billionaires Channel. Balik ko lang po kay Bato. Di ba sinasabi mo na armed and dangerous daw siya? Meron na bang update kung i-revoke o i-suspend yung gun licenses niya? Kasi di ba sinasabi na pwede rin daw maging factor yung guns niya kung huli.
I expect that the PNP should have done that yesterday and I'll give a call to the PNP. Basically, there's an arrest warrant and the PNP gun ownership and having a license to gun ownership is not a right but a privilege. At any time, the state, the republic should not be have its tools and its mechanisms limited. I'll talk to General Nartates about that. And I expect that it should be revoked as soon as possible.
Sir, last question po. Di ba sabi niyo po kanina may information kayo na nasa jurisdiction pa din ng Pilipinas si Senator Bato. How sure are we and meron din ba tayong coordination sa mga local authorities looking on the backdoor exits? Kasi di ba ang nami-mention lang lagi sa immigration pero yung mga backdoor kasi sabi nila hindi naman nila nasasakop yun.
Meron pong gumaganap sa tungkulin. Okay?
That's all the time we have for this morning. Thank you. Good morning.
Muli po, maraming salamat. Tulungan niyo po kami na magdagdag ng karagdagang impormasyon na pawang katotohanan lamang para hindi ho nalilito yung mga kababayan natin. Muli, maraming salamat. Magandang umaga sa inyo.